Speaking of amazing numbers, Phil, let's take it to the screens here real quick. Bitcoin soars past $33,000.
Wow.
Highest ever. Holy shit, man.
I wish
God.
I would have held on to what I bought way back when it was like 9,000, man.
I wish I would have believed in it when it was $10. You know what I mean? Fuck. That makes me almost want to buy that Dogecoin that just got up to 1 cent. Did you hear about that? There's like a shitty crypto called Dogecoin that just went up from like 0.0008 to a penny or almost a penny or something like that. So a big jump. And yeah, it's probably just a bubble that doesn't mean anything, but that's what I thought last time too. I'm just saying I could buy 1,000 shares of it for cheap. If one day it was worth 1/10 of this, man, that's big fucking money. That's big fucking money.
That's the hard thing about crypto, though, is that there's like 1 billion of them. You know what I mean?
So many of them.
There's so many different kinds of
cryptocurrency. I don't know enough about it. I wish I did. I know there's money to be made. But I just don't know enough about it. Hyman Lyman clipped the Alex Jones vlog in the chat. Very nice. And Zach Osborne says, I downloaded the Dogecoin thing, but I thought better of it and deleted it. Yeah, I don't know what security would be. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't tried it before. None of your business says, I turned down an offer to pay me in Bitcoin when they were 40 cents each. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. You hear about people like, way back in the day paying for a pizza with like 1,000 Bitcoin. And now that would
you could get 1,000 pizzas with a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Asen says, wait, Dogecoin went up? I have 1,000 of them. So now I have $10. Very profit, much spent. So wow. That's pretty good.
That's kind of how my foray into cryptocurrency went. You know what I mean? Like, I guess the idea is to buy it and hold on to it for years and hope that yours is the one that gets picked up, you know? But I want a day trade, baby. You know?
You want to fucking do it like drugs. Just flip bags. You know what I mean? But
I want to put in 100, watch it go up, and take out 200, you know?
Yeah. Man, we may have to fucking take a class to figure out how to do that shit. I don't know enough about it. I would lose my money. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Like, I feel like I make good stock picks. You know what I mean? Like, I can kind of understand how that part works, but the actual mechanics of doing it, I don't fucking know enough, dude. I just don't.
Speaking of that, it's another avenue of wealth that I would like to explore is buying foreign currencies,
I thought a lot about that, man, because on PayPal, you can just do currency exchange of any currency you have set up for your account. You could do that on the daily and just shave pieces as there's fluctuations between like pounds and dollars and blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't know enough, but I think you're right. I think there's something to be made there too, and it's maybe more consistent. Don't buy Venezuelan. Basically, is your that's your number one advice there, man.
Cubans off the table.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know. None of your business says coding job paid like $100, but Jesus, that'd have been so much. No, that's true. And it doesn't it suck that, man, when you're in that position, that's when you need the $100 cash more than an investment like that, I understand. Zach Osborne says you can mine the stuff, but the competition with people that have like 10 goddamn 3800s is crazy. I saw a thing the other day that talked about the top miners made $1 million an hour during the bubble the last month for Bitcoin. But I'm talking people that have whole houses just dedicated to that. And don't get me wrong, you're paying a huge electricity bill, huge data bill, all of these things. So you have to. There's a level you have to set it up to where before you start seeing returns. There's a lot of expenditure there as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Thunder Student says you can take the Philip J. Hold up.
10
commandments for all to obey. Addie that Phil though for $1 or for $10. 10 commandments on streamlabs.com/Gold City says hashtag Phil Squad. Happy New Year, Phil. Let me see that Phil Squad. Hit that streamlabs.com/Gold City. Also, hi Gasly. Thank you. Addie does. Appreciate that, man. Right on.
Love you, Adidas.
You can take the Philip J. Fry route and put 92 cents in the bank and wait 1,000 years. I mean, I do have the rest of the millennium to wait. I could do that, man. You know what? I was reading this shit, though, recently that was talking about the average return on investment for a savings account at a bank right now is lower than the inflation rate. So technically, you lose money as it sits there.
Damn.
That's fucked up. That should not... I feel like that shouldn't be the case, man.
Yeah. That means our financial system is fucked, bro.
Yeah, it means we're doing something a little bit wrong. Zach Osborne says even CDs aren't worth it anymore. Yeah, it's tough. I've been looking at stuff that trying to analyze like yield percentages and this and that, and it's, oh boy, when you weigh it up against inflation, it's tougher than it looks at face value. So I haven't taken much. Don't get me wrong, I put a few bucks in a savings account, just so it's not in my checking account. I guess I don't know. I'm losing less by it being in savings than by it being in checking, I guess.
Savings, checkings, and CDs.
Yeah,
what about
right.
T-bills?
T-bills. We could just throw all your money in a big mattress in the bag. Lewis. You tell him, Steve Dave, for $1. Thank you, Lewis. On Streamlabs.com/Gold City says, Tier 3 subscribers for Phil. Right on, man. Appreciate you guys. Woo!
Yes! Phil Squad, unite!
Well, I'll tell you, man, Bitcoin may have gone up to 33,000 this month, but it's not the only way that people have made money. Lots of people have made money this year. Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk increased their wealth by $217 billion in 2020. For this amount, over 100 million Americans can get $2,000 checks. Now, that is accurate. The math is at least semi-accurate there, but it's always interesting to me where people arbitrarily draw a line on what they consider to be too much money. You know what I mean? And let me just pose a quick question to you, Phil. If you were to take a country like the United States that's heavily consumer-based economy, and you were to tell all of these people to stay in their homes and to shut down all the businesses outside, meanwhile, leaving these people to still have to pay for the products and services they need for their lives to continue, who would make money in that scenario?
Big business, bro.
Could it maybe be the world's largest online retailer? Do you think maybe they would make money during a fucking lockdown? If you're like, oh my God, I can't believe Jeff Bezos turned a profit. What do you mean you can't believe? How
You're
is
the
it
one
that
who
you
was
don't
buying all your
believe that?
shit on Amazon.
Yeah.
And for that matter, G, yes, the amount of money that Elon Musk profited in 2020, yes, I could get $2,000 from that. I could get the whole goddamn thing. But guess what? I don't own SpaceX.
That's true,
so
man.
Maybe there's a reason he had all that money.
Well, that's capitalism, bitch. But, you might ask, how did Elon make all that money? Well, a couple of reasons. First things first, Tesla made 500,000 electric cars in 2020. And again, we find ourselves in a scenario where the same people who go, oh, we got to get rid of these gas vehicles. We need electric vehicles because they're better for the environment. Then the motherfucker does it, and they're like, you have too much money now. What did you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? It make it no fucking sense. And on top of that, as if the electric cars weren't enough, SpaceX wins U.S. military satellite constellation launch contract to close out 2020. Whoa.
Damn.
Now that is a serious contract, friends. Oh my God.
It is.
Military satellites. All I know is that this year ain't going to stop it. The world is going to go through a change. That means a lot of industry shakeups. That means there's money to be fucking made. Top stocks of 2020 up to and including 2,000% in the last year. Guess who they were? Guess who they were, guys? Oh, Pharma, Tesla, Pharma. Oh, my God. Surprise, man. Oh, wait, where was it? I missed the most important one. Oh, it was right here at the top. Who was the #1 stock for the year? Moderna! Oh, my God. Wow. For 3.3%, friends. For 3.3%.
I'm not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? I mean, really speak to you like man to man. I've known you for a long time, William. And I know about your penchant for spying on women.